Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
Has been brought to you by racism. Racism is accepted wherever true Americans are.
Perfect.
Bike.
I'm gonna get hit by a car in the road.
Get the out of here. What? Dude, where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Connecticut?
No.
No, you didn't. So get out of my town. Get the
This ain't your town.
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
The mother of an 11-year-old Deep River boy states that she is upset and sad after seeing a video of her son being pushed off of his bike on Monday. In the video, Daniel Duncan, her son, falls to the ground after being pushed off of his bike by 48-year-old James Chapman. Another video from the same day shows the first encounter with the man and the boy who was biking with his friend. Quote, "Where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Connecticut?" That's what Chapman asked Duncan. After Duncan responds no, Chapman is heard telling the 6th grader to get the F out of my town. Duncan told police that they were riding their bikes when Chapman bumped into his friend and began to raise his voice. The first encounter video starts from there. Chapman was arrested and faces 3rd-degree assault, risk of injury to a child, and 2nd-degree breach of peace charges. He was released from custody on a $10,000 bail. He has a prior 2018 conviction of 3rd-degree assault. His mom stated, "I was a couple of seconds in the video and I went into total shock. I couldn't contain my anger." She stated that this isn't the first time that their family has experienced this type of behavior since moving to Deep River 4 years ago. Her son was shot with a pellet gun by teens in a car earlier this month. The mom also states that the kids are verbally attacked at school. She also states that Duncan is afraid to leave their home and she fears this behavior from others will continue.
Another one.
This is another hint of racism in Deep River, Connecticut. Locals and community leaders alike speaking out about shocking words found on the town message board Wednesday morning in Deep River. Letters from a message board about the local Memorial Day parade appeared to have been switched up to write Trump 2024, followed by 2 derogatory words. Town officials state that the words were found by a local resident and reported to the town hall. First Selectman Angus McDonald stated that an investigation is underway with the assistance from the state police hate crime division. Quote, "Hopefully we will find out whoever did this and they will be punished." The words have since been removed by the town and replaced by the words sad as of Thursday. Quote, "It is reprehensible behavior. We are a great town. This message does not represent Deep River." State Representative Christine Palm, who represents Deep River, stated that she strongly condemns the act, sharing with us how she felt about the words. Quote, "Outrage and discouragement. I think we are so polarized in this country and so far beyond the time when we can accept or should ever have accepted this sort of hate speech." 2 locals who spoke to the news stated that they were saddened and also had this to state. Quote, "It's heartbreaking. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in this beautiful city." That was stated by Angie Kingston, a Deep River elementary school teacher. She also stated that she found out about the news through an email at the school and found that the message left on the board Wednesday to be upsetting. Quote, "In today's climate, I think it's really important that we help children appreciate diversity, be exposed to accepting and respecting other cultures, and having empathy and compassion for others." The town stated that they plan to work with school churches, youth leaders, and other stakeholders on education and programs to move forward. So, from everything that we can understand, this has been stated to be a racist incident. Not sure if any type of hate crime charges will be brought up on the fact of the young boy being knocked directly off of his bike by a white man. Not sure if they're going to directly do that. Not sure if any charges like that are going to be pressed. Like you were able to hear, he was released after he posted for a $10,000 bail. But as I told you in another story, this is not the first account of any type of racism that has taken place in that town, nor is it the last time that one of her sons was attacked, because she obviously stated to you the fact that one of her sons was aimed at and attacked with a pellet gun by some students at the local school. So, as I've stated to a lot of people before, and especially the white people, this is y'all. These are y'all kids. You guys deliberately teach them that these things are okay. Your communities teach these kids that this is okay. No matter how much you guys want to say that you're for, you know, people of different colors and ethnicities, you're for diversity, it's a straight up lie, because you got two different calibers of white people, right? You have the ones that are completely open and honest about their racism, and then you have the others that want to lie and they want to just hold a dagger and just wait to stab you in the back. Those are the two different calibers of white people that you have at this moment in time. Now, very easily, you could have some in between there that are not about either of those lives, and they actually genuinely care about people being people, humans being humans. No problem with that. But the overwhelming majority are like Chapman, the man that you were, able to understand and see having a issue, right, with the young man who was on his bike for clearly no reason at all. And then he wanted to Columbus and claim that this whole town is his, as if he owned it, as if he founded the town, as if he put down money in order to build it, and his family are, eons old on this land. And it's just, like I said before, this is the main nature of a lot of Caucasians, Alabaster folks directly out here. They have this type of personality that they own any and everything, and whatever they say must go, because they have a God complex slash He-Man, Masters of the Universe type of issue, because they think that they are the first of the first and the best of the best, when it is a lie. Because if we want to really get realistic, the sun is not kicking the butts of those young boys there, but they are surely going to do the same thing to you. So clearly, if somebody is the first of the first, it would actually be the people that are more melanated to actually handle being on this planet, versus a certain other section and other group that is clearly suffering from all types of ailments, dealing with all different types of skin cancers, because they were not built or blessed in order to actually survive here. So it's amazing how, a certain group of people that in a sense aren't even built to survive here want to claim that this is their planet. They want to claim that they own this and that they own that, and whatever that they say goes, and that they are the masses here. But the sun is clear cut telling a whole different story. Clear cut, a whole different story. I very much hope that the people there will, move forward to press charges and list this as a hate crime, because there was no reason at all for him to put hands on a 12-year-old. Like, you're sitting up here telling him get off the sidewalk and all this other type of stuff. You want to have that disagreement, whatever. And then later on, you decided, what seems to be, that you followed this kid, and then you wanted to push him off of his bike. For what reason? For what reason? He's obviously in the street now. That's exactly what you wanted, but you felt comfortable and safe putting hands on a kid. And I promise you this, if it was me on a bike, he ain't about to push nothing. He gonna end up like, his hips are gonna be gone. His hips are gone. Like I said before, like that's ridiculous. That's 100% ridiculous to have a grown man deciding that he wants to go after a child, and he wants to antagonize and provoke a child, and you want to try to be as racist silently as you can be by quote unquote telling the kid, where did you grow up? Did you even grow up here? Get out of my town. Yeah, that's some silent racism right there. You might as well just have said what was on your mind instead of doing what it is that you did. But like I'm showing you showcased in this picture, he is clear cut unbothered. You can look at his face. He is unbothered about everything. But he's not the type to 100% be honest, though. That's the problem. That's clear cut the problem. Alcohol or drugs is not an excuse, even if they try to sit up there and use it, because he was conscious and he knew full well what it is that he was saying and what he was doing and how it is that he decided to put hands on this 12-year-old for clear cut no reason. This is ridiculous and this is egregious. And if people actually allow and continuously allow these things to transpire and take place, you are just as much culpable, if not more, than Chapman and the type of actions that he decided to commit to and do to this 12-year-old and how it is that he decided to talk to him. Like I said before, white people, y'all need to start getting y'all stuff together. A lot of changes are basically transpiring and taking place, whether you want to admit it or not. Y'all better start getting a lot of y'all stuff in order. You better start sitting up there believing in karma. I know y'all don't really believe in a lot of stuff, but you better start sitting up there believing in something, because karma's going to be coming for you, and karma's going to sit up there and hit. So Chapman needs to sit up there and remember that all of the energy and all the things he did to this young man, somewhere out there, karma is going to remember, and karma is going to sit up there and hit him just as well. But the difference is that young boy can sit up there and recover from a fall. Chapman cannot. That's an old man with some old bones, old joints. So like I said, you'll act all tough with a young boy because you can clearly tell that you'll be able to overpower him. But let somebody in their 20s or their 30s roll up there. Let's see if you're going to be so amped as to try to put hands directly on them, if you're going to be trying to push them off of something, because I promise you, you're going to be meeting some resistance. There's going to be resistance that you more than likely never felt before in your life. But like I said before, white people, this is you. America, this is you. This is what y'all entertain. This is what y'all like. This is what y'all teach y'all kids. This is the type of indoctrination. This is type of the belief and ideology that you spread from child to child, parent to parent, teacher to teacher, officer to officer, doctor to doctor, lawyer to lawyer, judge to judge. This is what y'all like to sit up there and do. And then y'all want to turn around and get mad when people want actions to take place. And now you want to sit up there and be the victim. That's not how it's working.